You always wanted to fly. You just didn't expect it to be at nearly 400 miles an hour, with a German trying to tear your wings off. Congratulations. You're a fighter pilot, a 51 Mustang, Europe, World War II. The day starts on the ground, with the smell of gasoline in the air and bad jokes in the mess hall. The coffee tastes like it was filtered through a dirty sock, but you drink it anyway. Courage runs on cheap caffeine. On the mission board, your call sign shows up the way you hate most: Bomber Escort. B-17S, big, slow, precious, with "Shoot me" stamped on every rivet. You're their fence. If the fence fails, they turn into falling aluminum. On your way to the Mustang, the mechanic gives the silver fuselage 2 taps, like a proud father pretending not to be worried. "She's ready," he says. You climb up the wing like you're walking to an altar. Helmet, goggles, harness, instruments, oxygen, mixture, G-suit. The engine comes alive and fills the cockpit with a roar that reminds you, if anything goes wrong up there, no mechanic's gonna save you afterward. Taxi, runway, power. The vibration climbs through your legs, the tail lifts, and suddenly the world stops being ground. You climb into formation, meet the bombers at the rendezvous. They appear like flying skyscrapers. Glass noses, gun turrets blinking, tails in perfect rows. You and the rest of the squadron take your guard positions, above, below, on the flanks. Beautiful sight. Beautiful, until the first call. 20,000 feet, thin air, mask on. Breathing sounds mechanical, fuel steady, temp steady, pressure good. Then the radio crackles. Contacts northwest, 2,000 feet above. Your neck goes cold. You scan the sky. Black dots, then shapes, then names you've learned the hard way. Focke-Wulf, Messerschmitt, fast, clean, deadly. They dive. You roll to meet them, because it's that or watch the B-17s get turned into floating coffins. The horizon spins like a carnival wheel. The wind tears at the wings. The bombers stay on course. The reminder of why you're here. First pass. You line up a target. The Mustang's wings shudder as your .50 cals open up. Smoke trails off near the panels. The German brakes right, you follow. The stomach tightens, the blood drains from your temples, the edges of your vision darken. Breathe, lock, correct, fire again. Metal bursts off his fuselage. He dives away. Then another appears to on your 6. Now you're the target. Where's my wingman? Static. Nothing. You dive, climb, trade energy for altitude, altitude for speed. The German sticks like glue. Then, you chop the throttle for half a second. Air brakes. He overshoots. Your sights cross his nose. Short burst. Black smoke. He rolls and goes down. Metal scattered across the sky. No applause. No celebration. Just the next problem. Off to your left, a B-17 catches fire. A crewman bails. Chute blooms. Another bomber takes a hit. No one jumps. You slide to cover the survivors, guarding the blind spot where the tail gun fell silent. More shadows appear above. Diving, firing, vanishing into clouds like sharks in a cracked aquarium. You learn again that the sky is enormous, but the space between you and death is the length of a single wing. In the chaos, your engine coughs once. Temperature flickers. You whisper to it like an old friend, "Just 30 more minutes, buddy." Adjust mixture. Prop pitch. Keep one eye on the fuel gauge like it might bite. The sound smooths out. You pretend it never happened. Second wave. They go straight for the bombers' noses. You roll in, cut across, force their dive off course. Catch one who came in too hot. Short, clean burst. Glass shatters. Fireball, gone. The smell of gunpowder seeps through your mask. The sky doesn't care. The fight spreads out. Dogfights everywhere. A bar brawl at 20,000 feet. You can't tell if the scream you heard came from the radio or your own throat. The only thing anchoring you is the square outline of those B-17s. As long as they're there, you know which way is home. Minutes become hours in wartime speed. Slowly, the attacks fade. Some Germans are down, some turned back, some are just running out of fuel. You pull what's left of the formation together. Patchwork of bullet holes and smoke trails. The mission breathes, barely. On the way back, silence feels heavy. Not the absence of sound, just your ears begging for forgiveness. The engine hums the only rhythm you trust. Fuel needle hovers on the edge between enough and pray harder. Then, home. Runway in sight, smoke curling at the far end. You drop the gear, check the locks, trim for landing. The Mustang answers, tired but loyal. Touchdown. One bounce, second bounce, brakes. The world slows down for real. You taxi to cutoff, mixture off. The engine winds down from thunder to silence. A silence so loud, it rings. Propeller fades to stillness. Gasoline and hot rubber fill the air. You unstrap, pull off the mask, and breathe air that doesn't come through a hose. You're still in one piece. Not everyone is. Out on the horizon, the surviving B-17s roll in, uneven, riddled with holes, each one carrying its own story. You run a hand along the fuselage. A quiet thank you. No words needed. Today, the sky signed your permission slip to come back to Earth. You step down. Legs argue with gravity. No speeches, no parades, just a landing. And today, that's the most honest definition of victory there is. You're on the ground. The engine's dead, but your ears are still ringing. The wings have holes you don't remember asking for. Your heart's slowing down like a freight train hitting the brakes. You look around. Some came back, some didn't. Today, victory means landing. Simple as that. If you touch down with me, I need your green light now. Easy. Hit like and subscribe. It keeps this cockpit alive, the radio talking, and the fuel dripping into the channel's tank. Every click you give is a bolt tightened, a rivet back in place. One less B-17 going down alone out there. Don't wait. Do it before the next scramble. If this flight stuck with you, the turns, the engine cough, the heavy silence after landing, mark it on the like button. And if you want to be in formation when the runway shows up again on the horizon, subscribe. It's free, doesn't weigh the plane down, and it saves the mission. Leave a comment too. Tell me the moment your heartbeat stalled. I read them all. Today, we made it back. Tomorrow, no one promises a long runway. Like and subscribe, two simple levers keeping us airborne. Now let's check the damage. Breathe and point the Mustang's nose back into the wind, together.